Fix invisible H block. This is awful. I think I'm going to like rework this script entirely. Whew, so there's one thing fixed. So now here we got something kind of simple. It'll be a bit tedious, but it's simple. According to Tarite or Fostrate, some of the decals in the secret room are kind of floating off of the wall. These are not. These are. So yeah, I just need to fix these real quick and just drag those back. This won't take long. Okay, so now I'm just kind of going around the room and making sure that none of the other... Okay. Okay, so that's actually all fixed now. Z fighting in bathroom by courtyard. I think I know all about this. So yeah, the snowy courtyard is actually here to stay until springtime because I actually quite like it and I put way too much work in it to just pack it up so soon. I don't see, oh, here it is, okay. I found it, but what's this? It's the back rooms, that's what it is. Does the ceiling go to anything at all? Oh my, it does. This is one heck of a ceiling. The obvious alternative is just to make this like that. I'm tired. My brain is fried from trying to debug my like years old code. I have a slight headache from it. I've been recording for an hour. TV sound audible in spawn room. I think I know what's caused this. I forgot to set the roll off max distance down. That'd be the hairspray commercial, yeah.
When you find a girl whose hair feels like hair, she probably uses ozone.
So what was it, 70? Yeah, and 2. There we are. So that's that fixed. The two alike note still says you are fired on the sprite. Thank you, Tarite. Which cell is that again? It's this one. It's the one that almost looks normal. This will be tricky to locate. Proximity prompt, script. Tool game lighting, note 1. The lighting service just doubles as the storage closet for all my stuff, basically, in case you're wondering why I keep everything in lighting. It's an age-old trick for Roblox developers, but it still works. So it does say you are fired, okay. Let's see, service GUI, I can just take the text from this. Okay, so here we go. I'm doing what I should have been doing all along and using the Explorer filter. Surface GUI text label still says you are fired. Not anymore. All right, but the actual GUI actually has the right text, doesn't it? Yes, okay, good. Door sound plays when touching trigger after some time. This one's curious. Basically, what he managed to discover somehow is if you trigger the door to fly off the hinges and then just wait around and then keep touching the part, it will play the sound again. So I think the obvious alternative to this is we need to insert a bool value. Actually, I don't think we do need to do that. I think the door... Okay, so the way the script works is the door constantly has this body force in it, and it's just anchored until you touch the brick that triggers it. When you touch that brick, it unanchors the door and thereby sends it flying off the hinge. So what I can do, which of these scripts plays the sound? There it is. So not only do I say if sound is not playing, but I also can say and... Ooh, this is actually... So I can add a variable for the door. Local door equals script.parent, and there we go. So then I can just say door.sound, and I can say if sound is playing is not true or is false, and door.anchored is true, then play the sound. And that should work, right? And this entire thing I think I can just get rid of, because that used to stop the main theme from playing, but I don't have a main theme anymore, so I can just go ahead and get rid of that. And I can probably just put this inside of the fly off script, which already has the door variable, I might add. I don't even need this. So much code. So I can go ahead and copy this. Yeah, because my fear is the game will process the fly off script first, which will unanchor the door slightly before this code gets executed, which would mean it wouldn't play the sound at all. So what I'm gonna do is just move this into here, right under that, which means it will check to find out if it's anchored, because in Roblox and in Lua, scripts are executed in the order that they're written. So what it will do is, in the smallest denomination of time, it will check to see if the door is anchored, find out that it is anchored, then play the sound, and then unanchor the door. Even though there's no actual like wait in between this checking for if the door is anchored and then unanchoring it, even though there's no actual wait between that, it does happen like a billionth of a millisecond first. Which is fascinating. So I think that should actually solve the problem. So now whenever the brick is touched, if the door has been unanchored, it won't play the sound. And that should fix the problem entirely. So now I don't think I even need that. I'm gonna go ahead and disable that script and probably delete it. I never removed my spawn location up here in the nursery. So I'll go ahead and move this spawn location right about here. That'll do. Let's have a listen. Keep waiting. Do I have any more Oh, I've got plenty more coffee. I thought I drank it all, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, that seems to have fixed the issue. What I really wish Roblox would do is create more realistic sound. I don't know how they do this, but create more realistic sound systems so that like if a sound is playing on the other side of a brick or a wall or something, it's more muffled because you can hear the TV clearly from inside these rooms, and that just drives me crazy. But that's not my fault. That's literally just how Roblox has their sound set up. That should do it basically for that. So that's all fixed and good. I'm gonna move this to the bottom because this could be complicated and I want to make sure I get everything else done first. Basically what this is, camera does not reset when character resets while looking into cams. I'm so like intimidated by this bug that I actually wrote the word oof right next to it. And I'll show you what I mean and what tarite and frustrate means. He'll always just be tarite to me because that's what he was when he did a speed run. So that's kind of what I know him by. So watch, if I'm in the cams and I go into the menu and I reset my character, I die, watch. As you can see, the effects are still on my screen and my camera is still locked even though it shouldn't be. Luckily this is an easy fix. All you need to do, I mean it's an easy fix once you've done it. You just need to open the cameras and then close the camera tool again. But then you've still got this problem. Your camera is still in free cam mode and that's not good. So yeah, I don't wonder if that fixes if you reset again. It does. So yeah, it doesn't break the game, but it could for someone. If they don't know the steps to like unbug their camera, it can break the game for someone. But I don't know of anyone, I can't imagine a lot of people are resetting while they're looking into the cameras. That's a very specific thing to do. So I'm gonna save that for last, maybe cover that in a separate video, because I did not expect to spend an entire hour fixing the invisible H block thing. Glass break audible from across the map. That's another easy fix. That's just roll off max distance. I'm gonna be finding those for years. Mirror trigger. Mirror on the wall. Sound, okay. You've got roll off max distance of 1,000. Let's take that down to 100 because glass break would still be loud. In fact, let's take that to 200 because I think this bottom floor tile, so one tile doesn't equal one stud, but I think it's about the, I think it's about the dimensions of a stud, and that's actually probably pretty close, I guess, to 100 there or something. I don't know. I'm not good at guesstimating like that, but I still want it to be kind of audible from a distance because glass breaking is very loud. Some door sounds are audible across the map. This is interesting. So basically, if I haven't explained this in a previous video, the way the new doors work is I've got these placeholders here. So when the game starts, this script replaces this placeholder with one of the doors. And the type of door that it replaces itself with is determined by whatever data is in these values here. So in this case, it's a window door with the doorknob on the right side. It's not locked, therefore there is no key, and there's no sign text on it. So that's how the door swaps work. And I designed it that way so I never have to replace every single door in the map again if I ever want to update the doors, which is now. Because if I wanted to fix this and I just had these throughout the map, I would have to go through each and every single one. But now, I just have to update the template that the placeholders copy. But I'm still very curious as to what sounds are audible from across the map. Well, they definitely have some different... Okay, slam, that's acceptable. I'm okay with that being... Oh, wait, really? Let's bring it down to 50. Maybe... Let's do 100, just to be safe. Knocking, 100, sure. Door locked. Creak, let's go. Wait, squeaks, what are the squeaks? Oh, no. Oh, so, okay, so some of the doors are not like that. It's just these, I think. Well, as long as now I know what I wanted the roll-off max distance to be for those. What about the wooden ones? Okay, looks like the wooden ones are all in order. How about the office ones? Okay, those are good. This one, the one that's all in order. Okay, these are probably not. So let's see what we got in here. Close, close. Yeah, okay. 100, and all the squeaks should be 100. I think, right? Oh, 50, okay. I'll just have those be 100 because usually these kinds of doors are a bit heavier than those, so. In my logic, that basically means they would squeak louder. Page pickup sounds audible from across the map. I just realized I looked like an imbecile for the past like half hour or something by having my headphones like that. So page pickup sounds. Is that just all of them? Pages. I don't think there's any way for me to just change them all at once. I think I'm gonna have to go through each and every single one of them. I'll have 20 be the standard for that. So there's that one. I don't think there's any else other than the ones that are in this one that I also just looked at. Oh boy. On the bright side, maybe this means that I will pay more attention to the roll-off max distance whenever I make a new sound. 20. I don't think there's any notes in here. There's just this one up here in the closet. And then this one somewhere in here. Actually, there's a couple in here. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so 20 and... Okay, here we go. 20. I think that's all the notes in the game. All right, so that's fixed. And I think I'm gonna leave it there for this video and just save some of the other stuff. Oh, hang on. There is actually one more thing that I should fix. Door bang sound has too high max roll-off distance. I've disoriented myself. I almost checked on this, to be honest. I almost checked on this. I think this is it. Yes, okay. I want that to be audible from, let's say, 300 studs away, because I still want that to be relatively loud. Maybe 250. All right, so that's everything fixed except for the camera bug that I showed. I'm going to fix that later, because that sounds kind of complicated to fix. My brain is dead. My wife's on the way home. I need more coffee. I'm very tired, so I'm gonna just wrap it up here. But before I do, I'm gonna take a look at the starter pack. Cameras, equipped. What's unequipped? This is a local script, isn't it? Yes. I'm sorry, unpopular opinion, I'm not getting used to the new icons. I'm really not. I'm so sorry, Roblox. I know you probably worked really hard on them, but I'm a boomer. So here we are. I think all I actually really need to do is add a local script to player starter scripts, which means, which basically says when their health reaches 0, or when they die, it executes essentially this code. Yeah, I think it actually would be a player script. It'd be a player script. I'll figure it out later. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year, by the way, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. I'm getting more coffee.